Well, cricket now, and the ICC has confirmed the decision on postponement of the T20 World Cup that was earlier scheduled for November this year, and it has not been taken now. The decision has not been taken as of now. The cricket board officials have stated that preparations are ongoing for the event in Australia this year as per plan. However, postponement of the event will be discussed at the ICC board meeting. That is what we are given to understand. Gaurav Kalra joins us. The meeting was scheduled to start around 1:30 p.m. this afternoon. It seems delayed. Gaurav, what's the update that we have? And are we looking at following of the international calendar October onwards, or perhaps readjustments?
Well, we're still waiting to find out, Anand, what exactly is going to come out of this meeting. I'm not even sure if at the end of this meeting there will be a definitive announcement about the future of the T20 World Cup. What is interesting is that Australia actually have announced their entire summer schedule, and part of that is 3 T20 internationals against India in October, which are meant to end just before the start of the T20 World Cup. So that window, as far as Cricket Australia is concerned, still very much remains on the calendar. What that seems to suggest is that there is still conversation and debate going on within the ICC about the decision that they need to make about the tournament.
No, but ICC, why would Australia release a cricket calendar without confirming with the other team? So clearly the BCCI is aware and the ICC is aware of a schedule which is being put out. What happens to this window? Because like yesterday we were talking about the fact that if the ICC World T20 gets postponed, there's a window for IPL, and this will also be testing grounds. It's a domestic league, but whether or not cricket can be played in these conditions will be tested in IPL.
Exactly right, Anand. I mean, the reality of it is that the tournament appears to be heading towards a postponement because all the practical and logistical issues that it faces, considering the situation as it is around the world, might be too hard to overcome. Now what is happening, what might be happening behind closed doors, is coming up with an actual plan as to what to do if this tournament is postponed. Is it postponed for just a 6-month period? Is it postponed to 2021 with the T20 World Cup meant to be in India, then moving to 2022, or this World Cup that is meant to be in Australia, the T20 World Cup, moves entirely to 2022. So I think at the moment, just as you would expect in a board which has several members and several very strong voices, these tour schedule for India is concerned, that was always on the calendar, and now Cricket Australia has just gone ahead and named and venues and put out dates for that series. It in no way means, Anand, and I think it's quite clearly understood that it in no way means that that's written in stone. It will all depend on how things progress from now until October, November.
Right. Well, interesting. You talked about Australia releasing its schedule, and Australia says that it will play the last ODI against India. Last T20 versus India on the 17th of October. The next match that they play is the only test at Perth on the 21st of November. So what's going to happen between the 17th of October and the 21st of November, Gaurav? Because then India are still staying on, because India are there on the 3rd of December playing the first test in Brisbane. So what's happening for India between the 17th of October and the 3rd of December? And that's exactly the window for the T20 World Cup, isn't it?
Exactly, yes. That's the window for the T20 World Cup. So at the moment, with no formal cancellation or moving, postponement, any of those words for the T20 World Cup, they don't wish to change that window. So obviously, at the moment, how it's being seen is that the series against India is like warm-up games for the T20 World Cup. Then the teams go ahead, play the T20 World Cup, and proceed from there onto the series. That one-off test match is against Afghanistan, and that will allow India to get into red ball cricket, prepare for the series against test series against Australia, which starts in December, and that's in Perth. So I mean, that's in Brisbane. So at the moment, Cricket Australia is sticking very much to what the pre-arranged schedule is, and it's not accepting that there have been any changes made because of the pandemic situation. Clearly that will change after the ICC makes the decision, if it does, and announces it today about the future of that tournament.
No, but would Australia, Cricket Australia, have announced this calendar without taking the BCCI into confidence? Because if this is the case, then the window for October, November for IPL is closed, because the Indian team is actually travelling to Australia and they're playing in Australia.
Well, the series is agreed upon, Anand. The fact is that before the coronavirus situation made itself, became so big, the series was agreed upon. India was meant to go to Australia and play 4 Test matches. So I think from Cricket Australia's point of view, what they are saying is they've made the 4 Test matches between the two boards have been agreed. This is the calendar with which the 4 Test matches will be played. Remember, the BCCI have not officially committed themselves to hosting the IPL in that window. They cannot, because that window right now exists for
Right.
the T20 World Cup. Till the time that T20 World Cup is officially moved, till that time the BCCI will not be able to go publicly and say that we want to organize the IPL in that window. So it's all a bit of cloak and dagger, if you like, or at least a lot of behind the scenes going on.
Yes.
But really, Anand, I think it's a case of everyone wanting to find out what the best case scenario is, and only if that T20 World Cup window is evicted does the IPL become a probability.
Well, because will India, what will the BCCI be inclined to do, Gaurav? Because there are franchises who've got a lot of money riding on this. There are broadcasters who've paid a lot of money for the IPL, and the IPL is a huge revenue generator for the BCCI and also for a lot of players across the world. So if India were to play this the third T20 on the 17th of October, if there is a T20 World Cup which does not happen, and if there is a window of say about 25 to 30 days before India goes back to play tests, is the BCCI going to ask Cricket Australia to rework this schedule, or is it going to go to Australia, come back, play IPL, and then go back to play tests? What's going to happen?
My sense is, Anand, I don't think the 3-match T20 series happens if the T20 World Cup is cancelled. I don't think that will remain on the calendar. I just don't see how, because that series is clearly being organized with the intention of preparing the teams for the T20 World Cup, which is to follow. So if that World Cup is out of the window, the teams don't play that. And obviously, by that time, Anand, I think, the story will have moved on. We'll have understood what the rules of quarantining are, etc.
Yes.
So I think, and how international travel is going to happen at the moment, from what I remember, I think, Anand, you must have reported this, from what I remember reading from the Australian Prime Minister. He says international travel is not even on the agenda for the Australian government at the moment. So if that's not, then how are 15 teams from around the world with their full travelling squads going to come into the country? It's all a bit up in the air right now, Anand. I think you've got to be on this story for a few more days yet.
Yes, we'll have to see, and we'll have to see what's the net takeout of the ICC itself, because voices within the ICC are saying that we are not cancelling the T20 World Cup, but there are others who are saying what's the point of playing when nations itself are not allowing travel. It's a little up in the air, but is there a window for the IPL to be played? We did speak to Anurag Thakur the other day, the MOS Finance, who also has a fair amount of interest in cricket and with the BCCI, and this is what he had to say.